recording if you want. The CW is going to have a new reality show that's based on the Hunger Games. 12 teams of 2 young adults are basically going to try to kill each other in the wilderness.
I don't think that part's true, but I want to watch the show already.
Yeah, so they're not going to try to kill each other, but it's everything but the killing. They capture one another, they're fucking starving, yada, right?
That's an amazing idea.
It is, it's also terrible.
It's horrible, but
because you know why they're going to do it? It's not even, I'm not worried about the Hunger Games. They're not going to actually kill each other, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But it is going to be Lord of the Flies. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to get fucking ugly.
Well, didn't, what's this called? That, Fear Factor, they got shut down for having people eat too much shit and dicks.
No, goats in that.
Yeah, well, something else.
Yeah.
They went too far and they were like, okay, this is
Yeah. I never liked Fear Factor. I loved Survivor. I despised
I never watched
Fear Factor.
Survivor, so I
I
didn't
don't
watch
watch
it.
it. I know that.
Yeah.
Because Survivor is a test of wills and you know, and wit to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Intelligence, yada. Okay. Fucking Fear Factor is who's the bigger asshole. Like, who can I get? Like, it's like what we used to do with the dork in school. You know, like, can you get Bob to eat a shit sandwich? We'll have Joe take a dump between the bread and see if Bob will eat it, right? And I remember in school they got this kid to do a jerk-off competition, okay? But they were fucking with him, of course, right? And when they were telling me about it in hindsight, like, oh, this is because the kid's nickname became Sploogie. Okay.
What was the competition?
Okay, and how I found out about it is, I'm like, what the fuck? Why do they call the kid Sploogie, right? And they're like, oh, they tricked the kid, the cool kid tricked him into saying, oh, let's figure out who could beat off quicker. I bet I could beat you. You go in that room, I go in this room. Turn off the lights, and when you win, if you win, turn on the lights. Or when you finish, turn on the lights. So he does. He says, I win, and then everybody comes in the room, and he goes, ha ha. And I was like, oh fuck, kids are vicious. Oh man, they're so fucking. Even as a kid, I thought they're fucking vicious, man. You gotta watch out for kids.
Why did he want to win it?
Yeah, he wanted to hang out with a cool kid. I mean, it was fucking like that's the kind of thing today that like 7 people get arrested over.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying?
And then Sploogie commits suicide.
Right, and they would have taped it and it'd be on the internet, and Sploogie would have committed suicide.
Poor Sploogie.
Instead, what Sploogie did is try to compensate for it for the rest. Like that might have happened in junior high or something, and it went all the way through high school. He would get these girlfriends, and he would make out with them in the hallway for like hours.
Wait,
like,
Sploogie would?
Sploogie
What
would.
was? Oh, okay.
Like you know, like nasty tongue-on-tongue action for hours on end. And I'm like, oh, Sploogie, don't do it, man. It's not really helping your cause. I don't even remember the kid's real name.
We called him Melon because he's a fucking idiot. So we called him Melon all the time. And then one time, a friend of mine went to his parents' house. His parents were there, and they said, and we called him Melon so much we fucking didn't know his name, and it just slipped. And he goes, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Melon. and
Maybe he thought they were part of a melon fortune, you know? Maybe he thought it was a good.
He's like, oh shit. And then his parents knew that we called him Melon, and they hated it. So they were like, his name is, what was his name? His name is Jeff, not Melon. And he's like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Melon.